For this tutorial, you'll need some offcuts of wallpaper, some scissors or a scalpel, whichever you prefer, ruler and pencil, a glue gun, some paper clips and some string. To begin with, get your wallpaper and then cut 4 equal rectangles. I used wallpaper, but you can use wrapping paper or any paper at all actually. Cut your paper to size. I used 4 rectangles of wallpaper per circle. There's no hard or fast rule with regards to size, but for mine, I worked to the rule of thumb that each fold was 2 centimetres apart, and I had 13 folds in each quarter segment of my circle fan. So the width of each piece of paper was 26 centimetres. The height of the paper determines the radius of your circle. More height gives you a larger circle. Mark out the 2 centimetre sections along the length of each piece of paper. If you want your folds to be further apart or closer together, you can change the measurement to suit. Once you've marked out where your folds are going to be, begin to fold concertina style, backwards and forwards until you've reached the end of the rectangle of paper. Do this with all 4 rectangles. Next, take your glue gun, because we're going to stick them all together. Glue down the right hand edge, the last fold of one of the rectangles, and stick the left hand edge of the next rectangle to it. Essentially, you're just creating a really long rectangle. You don't need to be too precious about your patterns matching up, because when your fan is all together and in place, you really won't notice. Repeat this process until all 4 rectangles are stuck together, making one long concertina rectangle. Be careful though, the glue can be really hot. When you've glued all 4 pieces together, you can see how the fan starts to take shape. But look, it's got no rigidity in the centre and it just pops open. How do we stop this from happening? Well, if you concertina all your paper up together, pinch the end and then take your glue gun, still holding the paper tightly, and put glue on the edge of the folds. Put a decent amount of glue onto here. Watch your fingers because it's really hot. Keep pinching it together and just hold on to it until the glue has gone tacky. After a couple of minutes, you can pat it with your finger just to see if it's gone tacky. It should almost feel a bit like blue tack. And you can pat it down, and then, like magic, the middle of your circle fan, it all stays together. You can see, I turn it over. That's a much better way of doing it. You can either glue the edge now, stick both sides together, or if you want to transport the circle fans for parties or weddings, you can leave the edge, don't glue it, and you can take a paper clip the 2 edges together, and that works just as well. From a distance you don't see the join. After that, cut a length of string and loop it through the end of the paper clip. And that's it, ready to hang up. Ta-da! Lovely circle fan. You can make them any size you want. They look amazing hung, grouped together, and are a really simple and effective way of decorating a plain wall.